Hi folks, it is Sam, your Greens candidate for Eureka, and I'm just jumping on to send a few messages now that the election's over and I finally had some rest and I'm back at work. I just thought I'd jump on and send a few quick messages. I first want to thank our volunteers. This campaign has been going for about 3 months now since I announced my candidacy, and we've had some amazing people volunteer on the campaign. We had a core team of around 10 people, so I want to send them a huge thank you for everything they've done. That's ordering placards, making graphics, putting ads in newspapers, a whole range of stuff. Our core team has been helping with prepare booth boxes for election day. So much stuff has been done by this team. I want to send out a huge thank you to everyone that volunteered on pre-poll. We had 2 early voting centres in Eureka, and we had 2 weeks that we had to cover with volunteers from around 8 o'clock to 6 p.m, sometimes to 8 p.m. on some nights. It's been a huge effort for our volunteers. And we also had volunteers help out on election day. We had about a third of our booths covered in Eureka. So thank you so much for what you've done. As well as all of those who hosted placards. We had people attach my face to their fence or in their front yard, and people do some letterboxing for me as well. A huge effort. The Greens is a grassroots movement, and we rely on volunteers like you to make sure that people know what the Greens stand for. So thank you so much. I want to send out a huge congratulations to Michaela Settle, our MP for Eureka, who's been re-elected for another 4 years. Well done on being re-elected and leading a very strong campaign during this election, and I can't wait to see the work that you put in for our electorate of Eureka and for the people that live here. Congratulations as well to the other 8 candidates, and thank you so much. During the election, some people might think that if we're on a booth with another candidate that we're going to get a bit rowdy or whatever, but truly we don't. Out here in regional and rural Victoria, we all get along. There might be a bit of jousting now and then, but out on the hustings we're pretty civil, and we all get along and look after each other. So thank you so much to the other 8 candidates, as well as Michaela as well. Finally, I want to send out a thank you to everyone that voted for me on election day and the 2 weeks prior. I want to thank you for putting your trust in the Greens and for voting for the Greens and voting for me. So far, it's about 3,500 people that voted 1 Greens on their ballot paper. So thank you so much. Right now, we're sitting on about 10% of the vote. We've only had about 66% of the vote counted. So we'll see how we go by the time all of the votes have come in. The situation for the Greens is looking really good. We've so far elected an extra lower house MP in Gab Davitri in Richmond, as well as another upper house MP with Kat Copsey and I think it's Northern Metro being elected as well. So it's looking really, really exciting for the Greens around the state. Here in Ballarat, we've got an upper house candidate for Western Victoria, Sarah Mansfield, who's possibly going to be elected. We're not 100% sure yet. We'll see how we go, but it's looking really positive for the Greens. Once again, thank you so much for following along my campaign. Thank you for voting for the Greens. Feel free to get involved in our movement. You can join as a member. The Ballarat District branch is a very strong branch. So join the movement, join in. We've got another election in almost 2 years. Council elections are coming up, as well as a federal election around about the same time. It's never been a better movement to join our movement. It's never been a better time, to join our movement and to get involved. That's about all I have to say for now. I'll be keeping quite active on my social media, so keep following along. We'll be pushing both the state and federal government to do better and go harder and faster on climate action, housing affordability, and just everything progressive. Thanks very much.